So we're back on a Christmas card. This is the second one, and here I am just dampening the paper around a drawing of an owl that I've popped in there. I'm using an angled brush, but you can use any round brush with a point, just to try and get the dampness into the areas around the wings, which is a little bit tricky. You can see the bird next, which is our card number 1. I'm now going around the shapes that I've drawn onto card number 2. Again, I'm using some blues and violets and blacks, whatever you like that gives you a nice sort of rich, dark looking background. I'm using my round brush here, as you can see, and now I'm trying to get around the owl. Remember, the owl is dry. You can draw anything you like here. I've just drawn a flying bar now. If you're stuck for ideas, pop on to Pixabay or pexels.com for free images, and then you can do whatever you like with them. If you find it easier to trace them, that's fine too. So just like before, we are now getting some salt to pop onto the damp background, and you can see there's plenty of salt there. The puddles on my paper are because of the way the paper buckles. It happens quite a lot. So if it happens to you, just don't worry too much about it. As you saw before, I was mopping up with some kitchen towel, popping some salt on, see how that starts to absorb it, and even using your brush to mop up the water as well. Don't overthink it, just have some fun. Thinking about colours, we've got a beautiful violet background here, so a yellow is going to work as a nice complement. I've chosen a Naples yellow, which is quite opaque for watercolour. You don't have to use that, use whichever colour yellow you have that you like. You can have it more cool, like a lemon, or cadmium yellow would be quite warm, so whichever one you'd like the look of, and just dab that in whilst the background is still damp. Unfortunately, you couldn't see what I did around the moon or the sun there. I just lifted out with a brush with those circular movements that you can see underneath where I'm rubbing the salt off now. Now this is an interesting one. I'm actually trying a rubber to remove the pencil marks where I've drawn in the sun, and here I'm using a battery operated eraser. I don't normally take pencil marks out, but as this area was supposed to be lit and like a soft light in the sky, I thought I'll give it a go. Actually it worked quite well. So you can see there where I've lifted out around the sun with a brush, just sweeping marks just to lift. The salt's done its job. So now I'm moving on to filling the colours in of the owl. When you're covering an area like this, which is the last part of the painting, think about shade planes where the light is hitting, in this case the bar now, and then try and form that animal or that bird using light and shade. That's your best way of making something that looks believable but is still painterly. Here I'm adding some more details to the bird. Now you may have spotted that a tree has popped up in the background, and I hold my hands up. I'm afraid I got my recording pause button the wrong way round, so when I thought I was recording I wasn't, and when I then thought I'd stop recording, I actually was recording lots of pieces of information that you didn't need to see, like me leaning over and etc, etc. So I made a little bit of a boo-boo, so apologies for that. So the tree is just popped in with the same brush I'm using on the bird now, a liner brush or a rigger, and just dance it around with the same colours you've used in the background, just to create a nice tree. I didn't like all the spots the salt had created just where the tree branches sort of go into the sky, so that's one way of getting around it. I used them to create maybe some dead leaves that are still on the tree after the autumn has gone. I've gone back to the bar now, and now I'm just adding a combination really of the colours I've used before. I wouldn't add any new colours now, so I'm using some of the background colour mixed with the yellow, so you get that greyed down effect, because the yellow and the violet are opposite on the colour wheel, which always helps you to create muted colours. So I'm just dabbing in some extra shadows to try and bring those wings up and over the bird and give it some form. It's one of those jobs that when you get into it, you start to see where you need to put a little bit more shadow and define where you need to and leave where you don't. Now I've gone back with my rigger and I've picked up the background colour again. I'm just going to add some more details just where I think I need them. This is entirely up to you. You can do as much as you like or as little as you like. Just enjoy popping the paint on. Getting to the last few marks now, I'm just working my way across the painting, adding some darks and some lines where I feel that they are needed, taking them off if they're a little bit harsh. Just a couple of extra spots and this painting will be done. That lovely moment when you take off the tape. You can see the paintings that are to come on the next videos, and obviously the robin on the left there was the first one. For those of you who didn't see the first video, these are just the ways that I use and create my watercolour cards. These are some of the ones we've painted. You can buy these lovely craft cards and just stick your paintings on the front. That's a great way to use your watercolours that you may have created over the whole year. Some of them may be something that you wouldn't keep as a painting, but they make a fabulous card. That's a really simple way. And if you're feeling brave, you can buy watercolour cards that you paint directly onto. You can see here that there's a little fold, so when you've done your picture, fold it over and it comes with an envelope and you've got a fabulous card. This is one type that you can find quite easily online. A tip is if you worry about getting it wrong, it really doesn't matter, because if it doesn't work, you can stick a painting on top of the card that you've bought. This is a really nice option if you can get hold of them. They're mount cards. This particular version is cream, so I'm popping in the last of this series just to show you how these cards work. You just drop into the top there, and then you've got yourself an instant greetings card, which also can be framed afterwards by the recipient. So I do hope you enjoy painting and making your own Christmas cards, and any other card for that matter. Do let me know how you get on, and have a lovely Christmas. I'll see you all soon on the next video. Happy painting, and bye for now.